Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Big Ugly. And this is from writer-director Scott Wiper, who previously did films like The Condemned and The Marine 3 Homefront, which were both WWE films. This definitely has that vibe to it. Watching this film and seeing that in retrospect, because I didn't look up the director before I watched the film, you can definitely tell it has that, like, desaturated, kind of gritty looking. It looks dirty. There isn't anything vibrant about the cinematography or anything. It looks very gloomy, grayish kind of look to it. This film is about British mobsters who come over to West Virginia to hook up with the oil man, and one of the henchmen, his girlfriend, goes missing. And tensions build between both sides here and, blows off because, this kind of film, you have rival gangs, you have rival mobs, rival crime syndicates, whatever you want to call them. Things blow up and, they get at each other's throats, and there's so many people to keep track of in this film. Because you have, who I guess is the main character, Vinnie Jones, who's this henchman to Malcolm McDowell's British mobster. They're trying to connect with Ron Perlman's oil man. And you have Nicholas Braun, who's this young man who's from West Virginia, but doesn't seem like he's really fitting in well with all the people that are running this oil. You have another heavy on the oil guy's side with Bruce McGill, and you have all these moving pieces. All of these subplots. You have all of these different tensions, and there's just a lot of moving pieces and moving parts that I feel like kind of just jammed together after a while. And this film feels really, really, really serious. There's a bit of a sense of humor, with Vinnie Jones being a little snarky, but honestly, he's pretty serious throughout the whole film. Ron Perlman gets some moments, and it's interesting, Ron Perlman with cowboy hat on and everything, going up to guys, criticizing them for having the Confederate flag, calling them losers, and making comments like that. It's like, oh, so he's not just your standard Southern guy, and building up little character moments like that. And most of the women in this film are just used as motivation or pieces to inspire male characters in the film, which is pretty old traditional kind of feely for a macho action movie. And that's the thing, because this isn't quite an action movie, and it doesn't have any sense of fun to it. It's a very serious film, but you throw in a bunch of Hollywood tough guys, or film tough guys that you would expect to be in a film where you have a little bit of charm to it. And some of them feel a little restricted to the very overly serious tone of the film. And after a while, it's just there's so many things going on. I didn't really feel super connected to any of the characters. There are some cool moments, there's a particular scene late in the film where, Ron Perlman and Malcolm McDowell come face to face with each other across a table. They each have a gun in front of them. It's you have moments like that, which are all big, masculine, yeah, this is an action movie kind of thing, except inside a serious crime drama. And them going back and forth, there's some cool moments to that. But in general, I feel like this film is a little bit of just blah. It's just kind of there. And in the end, I didn't really feel connected to the characters. There wasn't anything in particular that really grabbed me. It's put together well. It's not something that's going to grab you from any technical standpoint, but it does its job. It goes out and accomplishes what it's supposed to be doing. It just didn't really grab me or my attention very well. So for me, The Big Ugly didn't work. If you're really into crime dramas and stuff like that, I think this offers enough of those crime drama trappings that it'll get your attention and you might enjoy this film. It's on Hulu right now. It's streaming for free, so if this catches your fancy, go check it out. But those are my thoughts on The Big Ugly. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.